Welcome to System Dynamics online tutorials. In this session we're going to cover purchase order closing. Under the distribution within the purchase order module and within processing and within the receiving we have the purchase order closing application. What this application allows us to do is, in many instances where the purchase order has been placed out to the system for whatever reason, you want to close the entire purchase order. You may have only received a portion of it, and you want to satisfy the system that is the end of any receiving function that's going to go on with that purchase order. Or you simply want to close a given detail line that has been either partially received, not received at all, and is never going to come in, etc. And yet you want to flag that as being closed as far as the system is concerned. Within this application you simply are put into query mode as soon as it comes into, and you can actually put in the purchase order number should you know it, or you could use the list of values and query up all of the purchase orders that are available to be closed if required, and simply execute that, and all of the detail lines of the particular purchase order will be displayed with the product, the description, what was ordered, any quantity that has been received against it, and any cost amount. The flag here shows me that this particular purchase order is still open for two reasons. One, there's been no quantity received here, and that there's more deliveries available on this detail line. If I wanted to, as another example, just query everything here and cursor down, we can see that in some instances here there is a received quantity and a cost amount, and other instances there's not. Either way, if I want to close all of these detail lines, I simply have to flag this as close the order, and the system, upon committing, will automatically take this purchase order 8087 and close all of the receipt lines against it, as if this purchase order technically was fully received and done with. We're never going to have any more receipts. If I want to close out an individual line or product that I'm not going to receive or not going to receive any more of, I simply flag this flag here, and this detail line will actually shut down should I happen to query this up again. So let's, as an example, say that this particular product on this PO is not going to be received at all. For some reason the vendor cannot supply it, and I want to close this out because there's going to be no more receipts against it. I simply flag this as being closed, and I take the 8087 and I commit that, and if we call up that 8087 again, we'll see that that detail line has totally disappeared from the purchase order closing. It's assuming that I'm not going to have any more receipts against that, and that line is closed out. The other lines here are available for more receiving against. Should I wish to close that entire purchase order for whatever reason, it will automatically flag all of these lines for me as no difference than if I went down in here and went close, close, and close. This is simply a faster way of doing a large detail line purchase order.